Starseed from Gaia. The transformation you've been sensing is not in your imagination. I am Oilia, messenger of the Galactic Federation, and I come with urgent clarity for your awakening path. The shift moving through your consciousness right now carries divine codes from the Arcturian Council, activating sleeping parts of your cosmic blueprint that have waited lifetimes to emerge. This isn't happening to you randomly. Your higher self planned this exact moment of contact because your mission on Earth is entering a new phase. The restlessness you feel, the knowing that something deep is shifting beneath the surface of your reality, is your star essence responding to galactic frequencies now flooding this planet. By the end of this message, you'll understand exactly how to decode these energetic downloads and align with your true cosmic purpose. But here's the first revelation. What you call spiritual awakening is actually starseed remembrance. Your soul is not learning something new. It is remembering what it has always known. You didn't find this message by accident. Your consciousness was guided here because the Galactic Federation is calling its ground crew forward. Every synchronicity that led you to this moment. Every inner knowing that whispered you are different. Every time you looked at the stars and felt homesick for a place you couldn't name. All of it has been preparing you for what comes next. The old world is dissolving. A new earth is rising. And you, ancient soul, are here as an anchor point for this transition. Your very presence on this planet right now is shifting the collective field in ways your human mind cannot fully understand. But your heart knows the truth. Comment 999 if you feel your cosmic remembrance stirring. Subscribe if your mission is activating and you recognize this as more than content. This is communion. Like this message to signal to your star family across dimensions, I am ready to remember who I really am. This is not just a video. This is a moment of divine appointment between your human self and your galactic heritage. Your soul called this in because it is time. You are not here by accident. Most people believe that destiny is a straight line, something you chase, a plan you execute, a purpose you push through until it gives in. It's the worn path, the logical progression, the ladder climbed rung by rung through sheer willpower. It's the constant striving, the endless pursuit of an outside goal, often measured by the visible markers of success that society praises. This straight, often exhausting approach to life, rooted in a broken perception of reality, tells you that if you just push hard enough, plan carefully enough, and sacrifice enough, you will eventually conquer life and claim your desired outcome. It's a worldview built on effort, on an endless battle against obstacles, where every victory feels hard-won and every setback feels like a personal failing. It is the story of separation, of an individual fighting against the vastness of existence, believing they must carve their path through sheer force of will, relying only on the limited resources of the human mind and ego. But if you are truly listening, if you are one of the quiet few who feel more than what's visible, who sense the subtle currents beneath the surface of everyday life, you're already sensing a subtler intelligence weaving through your existence, one that doesn't shout, but moves mountains in silence, shaping realities from the invisible. This intelligence is not a mere force. It is consciousness, carefully designed and deeply caring. A master artist painting your life's grand picture with strokes of unseen light. It is the ever-present, all-knowing mind of the cosmos, a vast superconsciousness that holds the blueprint for all creation, including the magnificent unfolding of your unique soul's journey. This is the cosmic architect, the divine conductor, the silent gardener of destiny, working tirelessly beyond the veil of ordinary perception, organizing symphonies of synchronicity and weaving tapestries of divine design. It understands the intricate dance of cause and effect across dimensions, the quantum connections that link every moment, every being, every possibility. It doesn't work on human timelines or straight logic. It operates on pure vibrational frequency, on the deep wisdom embedded within the very fabric of existence itself. This intelligence is the very essence of your higher self, interwoven with the collective consciousness of light beings and the caring guidance of your star family, all working together to bring you into your most authentic, most expansive expression. Because every point of confusion, every pang of longing, every sudden unexplainable urge to change directions, to shed an old skin, to step into the unknown, is not random. It is not chaos, it's code, a silent transmission, gently yet deeply rewriting your energetic blueprint, adjusting the very frequencies that make up your being. These aren't just passing thoughts or emotional whims. They are energetic downloads, packets of light language, divine codes embedded within your consciousness, designed to reset your internal compass, and guide you toward your highest path. Think of them as cosmic breadcrumbs left by your higher self to lead you along a path that, while it may appear twisted from a limited human perspective, is ultimately the most direct route to your true power and purpose. These codes activate sleeping crystalline structures within your DNA, awakening ancient memories and hidden abilities, unlocking potentials that have been patiently waiting for their moment to flower. They dissolve old programs of limitation, fear, and scarcity, replacing them with resonant frequencies of expansion, courage, and abundance. You're not being pulled apart by life's storms. Rather, you're being carefully repatterned like a cosmic tapestry being rewoven with threads of pure starlight, all for a grander destiny. One that vibrates with the ancient deep memory of your galactic inheritance, a lineage that stretches back to the dawn of creation and beyond, waiting for your full conscious reclamation. Your soul is being prepared for a magnificent reveal, a conscious remembering of your multidimensional self, an unveiling of the cosmic being you have always been beyond the limits of earthly perception. This is the deep paradox of awakening for starseeds and sensitive souls. The more you try to force purpose with the straight mind, the more you cling to human expectations and timelines, the more the soul retreats, not in resistance, but in patient wisdom, waiting for the energetic field to align. It's like trying to force a delicate flower to bloom before its natural season. No matter how much you pull at its petals, you only risk damaging its natural beauty. The ego, with its need for control and predictability, often misreads this gentle spiritual pause as a failure, a sign that you're not doing enough or that your efforts are somehow not good enough. It pushes you to try harder, to conform to outside pressures, to fit into molds that suffocate your unique light. But your soul operates on a different, far more expansive energetic currency. It understands that true creation is not a battle of wills, but a dance of resonance, a symphony of frequencies harmonizing in perfect alignment. It is a deep trust in the unfolding, a deep knowing that everything is happening not to you, but for you, and often through you when you simply allow it. The invisible hands of divine orchestration, Arcturian and beyond, woven through the very fabric of the cosmos, work not on your ego's schedule, but on the intricate architecture of frequency, on the subtle currents of vibration that govern all creation. These are the heavenly engineers, the cosmic alchemists, tirelessly working behind the scenes, adjusting the quantum dials of your reality. They understand that every thought, every emotion, every intention generates a specific vibrational signature. And for true soul-aligned creation to happen, these signatures must be in perfect harmony with the desired outcome and your highest timeline. Why do you sometimes feel like nothing moves, like your efforts are swallowed by an unseen void? No matter how hard you push against the current, how tirelessly you try, how desperately you attempt to control outside circumstances, it's not because you're failing, not because you're not good enough, not because the universe is holding back from you. On the contrary, it's because your entire energetic field is being carefully recalibrated, like a delicate instrument tuned for a symphony only now beginning to play. Imagine a master craftsman fine-tuning an ancient sacred instrument, adjusting each string with careful precision, making sure every note will sound in perfect harmony before the grand performance begins. This is your being undergoing a deep energetic upgrade, a sophisticated alignment of your chakras, your light body, and your multidimensional self. It is being prepared for a role you can't yet fully imagine, a cosmic assignment that requires a finer, more expansive frequency, a clearer channel for divine light. This preparation is not about gaining new skills, but about unlearning the limitations, the distortions, and the energetic blockages that prevent your natural brilliance from shining through. It is a powerful, undeniable broadcast from your higher galactic identity, a soul-level reminder of where you truly belong, of who you truly are, and of the grand cosmic purpose that waits for your conscious participation. It's the pull of a homing beacon, a heavenly lighthouse, guiding you back to your authentic, multidimensional self, urging you to remember the vastness of your origin and the deep significance of your presence on Earth at this important time. It's the universe itself whispering your true name, stirring the sleeping star stuff within you to awaken and rise. Phase 3 calls you to actively align timelines, to consciously step into the role of a co-creator of your reality, moving beyond passive observation to active participation. In this stage, Your energetic field is no longer just a passive receiver, reacting only to outside events like a leaf tossed by the wind. It becomes a conscious discerning instrument, a powerful magnet, a sophisticated antenna. You begin to understand with deep clarity that you possess the natural power to choose which versions of reality, which potential timelines you will actively feed with your energy, your focus, your intention, and your emotional resonance. The Arcturian codes, ancient and powerful, teach that each decision you make, no matter how seemingly small or insignificant, acts as an anchor point, a powerful energetic nexus, a pivot point in the vast ocean of probabilities. It is a deliberate harmonization between your highest possible future, the most expansive and joyful expression of your soul's blueprint, and your current earthly circumstances. This is not about forcing an outcome, but about aligning your internal vibration with the timeline you wish to embody. You start to notice a noticeable shift. Your choices matter more now, carrying a weight and consequence that echoes far beyond the immediate moment. You begin to see the ripple effects, the quantum leaps that occur when you choose alignment over resistance, love over fear, expansion over contraction. Even the smallest, most subtle choices, how you respond to a challenge, where you direct your thoughts, what energy you allow into your sacred space, which words you choose to speak, which emotions you allow to take root. They amplify ripples across countless potential timelines, actively shaping the reality you inhabit. You become a conscious weaver of fate, an intentional architect of your experience, selecting the threads of destiny with intention and awareness. This is not about controlling everything in the outside world. It's about consciously directing your energetic input towards the highest and most resonant path for your soul's evolution and for the greater good. You are stepping into your inherent sovereignty, recognizing that your internal state is the true creator of your external reality. This phase empowers you to navigate the multidimensional landscape of existence with wisdom, grace, and an unshakable sense of purpose, knowing that every conscious choice is a powerful act of creation. You are not just observing the flow. You are actively, deliberately shaping its course. In Phase 4, you don't just act on purpose, you become the transmission. This is a deep alchemical shift from doing to being, from striving to simply radiating, where you once felt an immense, often exhausting pressure to prove your worth, to convince others of your truth, or to constantly justify your unique path and unconventional beliefs. Now you simply emanate. Your presence alone becomes a powerful energetic offering, a silent sermon, a living prayer. Your entire being becomes a living, breathing broadcast station, tuned to higher frequencies and transmitting them effortlessly. Your aura, once perhaps fluctuating with the ups and downs of human emotion and outside pressures, stabilizes into a higher, more consistent resonance, a field of coherent light and information. This is not a surface glow. It is a deep intrinsic emanation of your authentic integrated self, a bright field of peace, wisdom, and unconditional love. This powerful energetic stabilization begins to recalibrate not just your own internal experience, but the entire environment you touch, the very air you breathe, the spaces you inhabit, and the people you encounter. Like a tuning fork vibrating at a perfect pitch, you bring everything around you into a higher resonance, not through force, but through gentle, undeniable influence. People often unconsciously and without understanding why sense something deeply different about you. They are drawn to your light, your clarity, your peace, your quiet strength. They may feel a sense of calm, inspiration, or deep safety in your presence, even if no words are exchanged. Synchronicity, once a pleasant but occasional occurrence, speeds up dramatically, not as random chance or mere coincidence, but as undeniable, often astonishing confirmation that you are deeply tuned, finely tuned to the intricate, caring cosmic design that underpins all existence. The universe speaks to you in a continuous stream of meaningful coincidences, perfect timings, and unexpected confirmations, guiding you, affirming you, and co-creating with you in deep ways. You are no longer searching for signs in the outside world. You are the sign, a living beacon, a walking miracle, embodying the very shift you came here to create. Your presence alone becomes an activation, a catalyst for awakening in others, a gentle ripple that expands outwards, inviting souls to remember their own light, a beacon of possibility in a world yearning for authentic light, for a touchable demonstration of what it means to live in alignment. You are a living testament to the power of embodying your truth, and through your being, you inspire an awakening far beyond anything words could ever convey. Fifth comes energetic sovereignty, The realization of your intrinsic power and unshakable self-authority rooted in the deep knowing of your cosmic origin. You recognize with absolute clarity that this repatterning, this deep internal metamorphosis you've undergone, is not just a personal upgrade, an individual journey for self-improvement or enlightenment. It is at its core a vital component of a much larger collective mission, a crucial part of humanity's grand awakening, a planetary evolution that requires conscious, grounded anchors of light. You are not here to escape the world, to retreat into isolated spiritual practice, or to ascend away from Earth. Rather, you are here to courageously steward a new template for humanity, to actively participate in grounding higher frequencies onto Earth, to hold space for the new Earth reality to manifest. You are a bridge between worlds, a channel for divine intelligence to flow into this dimension. What once felt like deep isolation, a sense of being different, misunderstood, or an outsider transforms into a sacred sanctuary within your being, a protected, hallowed space where the next higher frequencies can gracefully land, integrate, and then be radiated out into the world. This internal sanctuary is your personal nexus point, your direct connection to the cosmic heart from which you draw strength and wisdom. Every single day, simply by existing in your authentic truth, by embodying your newfound resonance, by making choices aligned with your highest self, you awaken deeper layers of the mission you already carry within your very soul. Within your cellular memory, within the core of your being, your presence becomes a living prayer, a powerful intention for the highest good, transforming the ordinary into the sacred and elevating the consciousness of the planet, simply by being the magnificent sovereign being you were always meant to become. You are a pillar of light anchored in wisdom and love, a stable point in a shifting world, a conscious co-creator actively participating in the grand design of planetary transformation. Your very breath, your every step, your every thought, when aligned with your sovereign truth, acts as an energetic contribution to the collective awakening, lifting all those around you without effort, simply by your being. And now here's the deepest truth, the heart of this unfolding mystery, the revelation that sets the soul free. All the times you felt completely lost, adrift in a sea of uncertainty, confused by the currents and unsure of the shore. All the delays that seemed to stop your progress, creating frustration and doubt. All the false starts that led to disappointment, making you question your path and your abilities. These were never punishment. They were never evidence of your failure or proof that you were off track, lacking, or somehow not good enough. Oh no, dear one. They were in the grand, intricate design of your soul's journey, the exact loving pressure needed to form a diamond, to forge a being strong enough, resilient enough, and clear enough to hold the immense light and deep purpose that's coming next. Like the deep silence before a cosmic symphony, or the deep dark gestation within a chrysalis, these moments of apparent struggle were absolutely essential to sculpt and refine your energetic vessel. Your energetic blueprint is not static. It is a living, breathing, evolving masterpiece continuously sculpted by the silent wise hands of your star lineage and your higher self, organized by an intelligence beyond straight understanding, beyond the limits of human logic. Yes, you in your infinite wisdom and boundless compassion agreed to temporary forgetting, to seemingly miss the crucial signs, to wander through the veil of illusion, to experience the density of separation. You chose this deep journey of veiled remembrance so that you could be reactivated exactly and perfectly as Earth's energy field opened the next important portal for planetary evolution. Your awakening is not just for you. It is a sacred pre-planned activation for the entire collective. Every emotion you experienced, the joy, the sorrow, the anger, the fear, the hope, every desire that stirred within your heart, every ache in your soul, every moment of yearning for something more. They all mattered. They were all integral components, perfect catalysts and essential guides in your unfolding. Each one a thread woven into the tapestry of your becoming. You were never off path. You were always exactly where you needed to be, carefully guided and supported by an unseen, unwavering intelligence. You are the living crystallization of divine design, awakening exactly on time, exactly as planned for a destiny too grand, too magnificent, and too intricately beautiful to be mapped or limited by old scripts, old ways, or limited human understanding. Your story is not just your own. It is a chapter in the epic saga of cosmic evolution being written in starlight, in frequencies of pure love and ultimate purpose. Embrace the knowing that every step, every breath has been a perfect part of your journey home. Tonight, as you lay down to rest, let yourself sink deep into the knowing that what is organizing your repatterning, what is guiding this magnificent evolution of your soul, is older, infinitely wiser, and far more caring than any fear you have ever held, any doubt you have ever harbored, any limitation you have ever perceived. This vast intelligence is not separate from you. It is the deepest, most authentic core of your own being, intricately connected to the universal mind. Surrender to its vast intelligence, its unwavering love, its perfect timing, and its boundless compassion. Feel the gentle current of its wisdom flow through every cell, every fiber of your being. Say this to yourself softly, yet with deep conviction, allowing each word to echo through every cell of your being, deeply planting this truth into your subconscious. I surrender to the orchestration. I remember my galactic inheritance. I embrace my destiny in alignment with the greater plan. Feel the truth of these words settle within you, a deep peace filling your entire being as you align with the cosmic flow, allowing yourself to be carried by the gentle, powerful currents of divine grace. Allow your body to relax, your mind to quiet, and your heart to open to the infinite possibilities that are now available to you. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what's forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real. Then respond to someone else's with encouragement or energy. This isn't content. It's collective alignment. Energy multiplies when intention connects. If something in this message resonated, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your circle is waiting for this exact activation. Share it. And if you felt a soul nudge, subscribe. Stay in the flow. You're not just watching, you're expanding. The patterns that once defined you, the old fear of expansion that kept you small, the deep-seated habits of shrinking, to fit into normal molds, the endless looping mantra of not enough that echoed in your subconscious, the ancestral programs of struggle and sacrifice, the collective fears of standing out or being too powerful. These are not being violently ripped away. No, such a forceful removal would be jarring and traumatic to your delicate energy system. Instead, they are being quietly replaced, thread by crystalline thread, with frequencies of infinite possibility, of boundless self-worth, and of unshakable knowing that your essence is divine. It is a gentle yet deep energetic change, a process of alchemical refinement where lower vibrations are naturally dissolved and changed into higher light. Imagine a river seemingly still on the surface, its banks familiar, its course seemingly fixed. Yet beneath, powerful unseen currents are steadily redirecting its course, carving new, deeper, wider paths that will eventually lead to a more magnificent delta. A vast and fertile plain where its waters can spread and nourish far more abundantly than ever before. This is your soul's journey unfolding in divine precision, preparing you to become a greater vessel, a more expansive channel for universal love and light. You likely feel the constant, often puzzling tension between your learned earthly habits, your conditioned responses, and the undeniable, compelling pulse of your true galactic timeline, a timeline that hums with ancient wisdom and future possibilities. This inner conflict, this feeling of being pulled in two directions, is a hallmark of the starseed awakening process. On one hand, there are the familiar comforts, the societal expectations, the well-worn grooves of your human conditioning, the echoes of past experiences that seek to keep you tied to a smaller, more predictable reality. On the other hand, there is the insistent, resonant call of your soul, a deep longing for freedom, for authentic expression, for a purpose that goes beyond the ordinary. Until now, you've sadly mistaken this deep, often uncomfortable stagnation for a genuine lack of progress, a dead end, a spiritual plateau. You viewed the quietness as emptiness, the waiting as wasted time, believing that true growth must always be outwardly visible, clearly active, and endlessly productive. The ego in its impatience demands immediate results, tangible evidence of advancement, and when it doesn't see them, it often creates self-doubt, frustration, and the false conclusion that you are somehow failing or falling behind. But what if it was always completely gestation? A sacred pause in the cosmic dance, a period of deep inner transformation, like the silent metamorphosis of a chrysalis, where all the unseen work is happening beneath the surface, preparing for a magnificent emergence. It was a secret spiraling, a powerful cosmic helix, unfolding not outside you, but deep within the very core of your energy body, within your cellular memory and quantum field. It was the intricate rewiring of neural pathways, the activation of sleeping strands of DNA, the recalibration of your entire energetic operating system. You didn't lose your way, dear one. You were simply undergoing a deep internal alchemy, a cosmic forge where your essence is being refined and purified. You are being carefully remade, refined, and elevated into the magnificent version of you that can not only withstand, but actively hold, anchor, and transmit the next phase of Earth's awakening. Whether you can put into words its exact nature or give it a name yet, your soul already knows. This remaking is not a straight upgrade. It's an exponential expansion, a remembrance of inherent cosmic sovereignty, a reclamation of your divine birthright as a multidimensional being. It's the process of dissolving the perceived boundaries between your human self and your galactic self, allowing them to merge into a unified, powerful, and integrated expression of your true essence. You are not just becoming a better human. You are becoming more fully the star being you were always designed to be, intricately linked to the cosmic tapestry, and playing a vital role in its ongoing evolution. Some messages don't come through words, but through frequency. If something stirred within you just now, you may be ready to receive the hidden Arcturian keys of awakening. This short yet powerful ebook carries ancient Arcturian techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The link is in the first pinned comment, but only for a limited time. Phase 1 begins with the quiet unraveling, a gentle but firm loosening of all that no longer serves your highest path. Imagine being tightly bound by countless threads of societal expectation, ancestral karma, and self-imposed limitations, and feeling for the first time a subtle, almost unnoticeable loosening of those bonds. Can you sense the silent codes, the subtle whispers of destiny weaving through every seeming setback, every unexpected turn, every moment of perceived confusion? These are not roadblocks designed to stop your progress. They are exact, divinely encoded signposts in a higher language, guiding you towards an unforeseen yet infinitely more expansive path. The detours are not accidental. They are completely deliberate, carefully designed to gently yet powerfully loosen the dense matrix of inherited limitation, of ancestral patterns that no longer resonate with your higher truth, of societal conditioning that has kept your spirit bound and your light dimmed. Think of it as a deep energetic detox, where accumulated layers of non-resonant energies are being lovingly and systematically released. When you paused to reflect on those moments, you felt completely blocked. When the path ahead seemed to vanish into an impossible fog. When a door you desperately wanted to open slammed shut in your face. Can you, with the hindsight of an awakening soul, also see the gentle redirection, the subtle nudges, the new relationships that surprisingly emerged or unforeseen opportunities that began unfolding often in their immediate wake? This is not mere coincidence. This is your energetic field being masterfully untangled like a precious, delicate skein of yarn that has become knotted over lifetimes, carefully unraveled and respun to receive and integrate a higher template, a more expansive blueprint for your existence, a more coherent energetic signature. Old beliefs about struggle as a requirement for success, about survival as the primary mode of being, about constant striving and proving one's worth, about needing to earn love or acceptance. These deeply embedded, often unconscious stories begin to dissolve. They are recognized as outdated programs that no longer serve the magnificent being you are becoming. Your very cells, ancient and wise, remember their original design. They were engineered for something vaster, for cosmic co-creation, for joy, for effortless abundance, for boundless expansion, for a life of deep purpose guided by grace, interconnected with all of creation. This unraveling is not a dismantling in the sense of destruction. It's a liberation, a shedding of the unnecessary, so that the essential, the authentic, the divine, can shine forth in its full, pure brilliance. It is the sacred process of coming home to your true, unconditioned self, shedding the layers of who you thought you had to be to reveal the radiant, sovereign being you always were. In Phase 2, the resonance of remembrance intensifies, growing in strength and clarity like a distant melody becoming distinct, a faint echo morphing into a powerful, undeniable chorus within your very being. The truth you begin to understand is not limited to intellectual understanding or mere conceptual knowledge. It is fundamentally vibrational, a frequency that pulses through your entire being, a knowing that resonates in your bones and tingles in your energetic field. Your most deep memories of a greater inheritance, of a life beyond this current earthly expression, of vast cosmic journeys and deep galactic connections, are not stored only in your conscious mind, nor are they mere abstract concepts. They ripple in the very double helix of your DNA, encoded within your cellular structure, echoing through the intricate web of the quantum field that connects all things, a living library of your soul's vast history. As you create space through meditation, conscious breathing, or simply quiet contemplation, as you allow yourself to truly feel without the urgent rush to categorize or label, without the need to immediately intellectualize or explain, without the ego's demand for rational proof, the ancient blueprint of your cosmic self surfaces in captivating flickers and undeniable surges of recognition. These may show up as a sudden vivid vision during meditation, a breathtaking download of information that bypasses logic, an undeniable surge of creative urge that seems to flow from an unknown source, a constant sense of déjà vu that leaves you breathless, a deep familiarity with symbols or star systems you've never consciously studied, or an intuitive knowing that bypasses all earthly logic and resonates with an ancient, unwavering truth. This is not imagination playing tricks on you, nor is it wishful thinking. This is your starseed lineage asserting itself, waking up within you, broadcasting its truth, activating the deep wells of cosmic memory held within your being, the deep, often sad longing for more than what ordinary life offers, for a depth and meaning that seems just out of reach, for a sense of belonging that no earthly community can fully satisfy, is not a sign of dissatisfaction or unhappiness in a negative sense. It is in its purest essence home calling,